Paul Creek Collectibles. Hello and welcome. Bear with me if you're just catching while the camera's getting readjusted. Resetting the stand. A little bit of a different look. Trying to get it realigned, but I think we're square now. Let me know if that looks all... Might be off kilter. I don't know. Might be off kilter. Hey, Mr. Holland, welcome. Oh, sorry to interrupt you with the new video, sir. Was lucky enough to catch some Bowman at the card shop and took advantage. We've got a game here in a few hours and a cookout in even less time, so thought there was no better time. And I'm going to turn it over to the chat here in just 1 second. I did want to make sure that that was in line. I'll see most of the chat on the phone, but I'm going to take YouTube off the iPad so I can get the story Mr. Maynard published pulled up here. And that's the whole idea. I want to wish you guys happy Memorial Day. I'm going to read a story published by Mark Maynard initially on May 12th on his blog, Mark My Words, and the link is posted in the description. If you guys want to take an in-depth read at it, I'm going to read it pretty well verbatim with some asides. Basically, it's a Little League story that comes from our hometown from back here in 1963. And you'll end up recognizing a couple of the names from kids that we played against, kids that were on the team. We've got a couple stories to tell. So we'll get to reading that in just a second, and we'll be taking a break to open these Bowman cellos. We'll start with one before we get to reading. And this is my first look at the value packs. Dwight on Clark Sports Cards opened up a couple of these for me, and pretty nice. Camo still, some light, some dark. Having a little trouble with the print variation. I think we saw some different shades of the camo, but in the week once the target orders come in. But typically, I do singles. Basically, like any of the claim auctions, you can say sold the player that you want and send payment for your first card anytime you're a first-time buyer, and after that, you're in. And other than that, you can add a stack and pay for it whenever you need to check out or at the end of the night. Try to run it like the rest of the claim auctions and single sales that you've probably seen online. But I hope you come back for it. Like I said, or if you want to kick your feet up right now, like I said, just telling a story, showing off some cards here while we open up these packs. I see Jared. Welcome, buddy. Fester, good deal. Be getting everybody's stuff finished packing up. And we'll go ahead and get one started, and then we'll talk about Ashland Little League 1963. We ended up posting the state tournament, which don't know that we've done since. Try to be careful with this. Had to go through the mall where the comic book shop is, and these will set off in any store, so you have to give the department store clerk a heads up you're about to set off their security. Double. Never stood a shot of making it out without setting them off, but 2 packs, and the camos are integrated this year. I'm not sure if you're aware that the packs prior years, I believe, had a separate exclusive pack, but 2 and 3, I believe. We'll put 2 in one pack, 3 in the other, and we got 12 per pack. We'll get started. We'll open a couple of these, see who we get. Autographs and colored parallels are pretty rare in it. We may even surprise you guys with the blaster. That's, maybe an insert. Maybe an insert, maybe something green. We'll see. There's Chris Bryant. There's Santander. Nice rookie there with Dalbeck. And Pache. And Ruiz. Ooh, pretty there, though. Nice top 100, and that is numbered out of 125. Chrome, Josh Young in the top 100. Very nice. Good start there. And pipeline coming for the Sox. That's Casas, that's Duran, CJ Chatham. And coming up on some camos. Nice Grayson Rodriguez there. Nice Robert Hassel. And Vidal Brujan as well. Not disappointed there. Nick Lodolo, up-and-comer for the Reds. Nice Reyes, first Bowman Chrome. And our last prospects are Fulton, Eustine Diaz, and Osperaza. So that's not a bad start. Not a bad start. Let's go ahead and get a sleeve before I do something to Young. I believe that's the first numbered top 100 that I've pulled so far. But we do like Young. He's in the mix in a strong Rangers infield. But he'll get his chance. Very pretty. Welcome, Lamar Jackson. I'll tell you what, if somebody will post my email, just shoot me an email. And heck, most of these I'm going for a couple bucks if you want to start a stack, guys that are not the hottest. And we've got one more to go. Peyton Schroeder, welcome, sir. Let's peek at him. Ooh, maybe something. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Luis Patino, rookie. And Mike Trout, never bad. Luis Castillo. Cody Bellinger. Josh Donaldson said he's got the goods on a bunch of cheating pitchers. It was just the teal from the Evan White, Rookie of the Year favorite. And C.J. Abrams, future. There's Ferns, but I see something shimmering. Let's save that one. Ed Howard, nice prospect. Ooh, Julio Rodriguez, looking cool. Leo Rodriguez. Daniel Espino. Let's see what we did here. Let's see what we did here in the value pack. Very pretty, very shimmery. Ooh, it's a... How about that? Nice prospect. Braden Shoemake with that shimmer to it. Out of 50. Very, very cool. Let's take care of Mr. Shoemake as well. Of course, these will both be available in the next sale. We'll get it lined up. I'm working like a checkerboard this week. Traded a day with a co-worker, but I'll be getting a couple days anyway. Very sharp. We like that shimmer out of 50. That was a productive little two-pack solo. But without further ado, I'm going to take my first crack at relaying this story to you. I think you guys will like it. Like I said, I'm going to read it verbatim from right here on the old iPad, but the link is in the description, so if you guys want to check it out. Name of it is Ricky Dixon and Ashland Little League Summer of 1963. Dateline Ashland. Ricky Dixon owned the summer of 1963 in Ashland. He was the best player on what must be considered the greatest Ashland League All-Star team ever assembled. Dixon and those Ashland American League All-Stars, many who went on to become state champs in high school with the Ashland Tomcats, advanced to the Southern Regional Finals in Norfolk, Virginia, where they reached a championship game before losing to North Houston, Texas, 6-3. The team from Houston would board a plane the next day from Williamsport to play in the Little League World Series for the fourth consecutive year. Ashland's memorable band of all-stars came back home to ponder what if. The subject comes up today because Rick Dixon, the hero of Ashland's run-to-near baseball immortality, died in his sleep Wednesday. He had been battling cancer. Nearly 60 years ago, he was on a magical run with his strong right arm and booming bat. He was an epic performer during that 1963 spring and summer. His tape-measure home runs and sizzling fastballs made him a double threat, at first for the Tigers, his home league team, and then the All-Star team that went further than any team in Ashland Little League history. They were a win away from Williamsport. There were plenty of stars on this Ashland team, but few shone brighter than Dixon, who turned 13 during the Little League State Championship game in Lexington, where he was the star of the day. His size and maturity made him a giant, even though Tigers was on the front of his jersey during his Little League season. He learned baseball from the master, the late Jim Stewart, who was a taskmaster that took the game seriously and taught it beautifully. If you played for the Tigers, you practiced often, and you learned the fundamentals expertly. Jim Stewart would not have it any other way. Dixon was a product of that coaching, maybe even a prized product, for one of the greatest Little League coaches in Ashland history. Little League baseball was only in its 9th season in Ashland, but it was clear the city was falling in love with the game. 2 fields were constructed on either end of Central Park, one on 17th Street and the other on 22nd Street. There were showplaces and a big reason why the summer of '63 was the most special year in Little League history. The Tigers won the Ashland American League title in runaway fashion, with Dixon playing a starring role. He was the best pitcher and hitter the league had ever seen. Because the Tigers were champions, their coach would guide the All-Star team. 4 of Dixon's teammates, Mike Tackett, Charles Jackson, Joe Mantle, and Jack Daniels, joined him on the All-Star team. The rest of the roster included Johnny Mullins of the Indians, Dave Staten of the Twins, Tim Huff of the Yankees, John Brislin and Jocko Greening of the Angels, Dave McPeak, Mike Griffith of the White Sox, and Bobby Eisen and Mike Johnson from the Orioles. Some of those players became key members during Ashland's 3-year reign as champs of Kentucky high school baseball from 1966 to 1968. But in 1963, they were young boys having the times of their lives. When they weren't playing baseball, they were sleeping. Their dedication was off the charts, and it showed on the field. In the All-Star season, which was single elimination, Ashland defeated Catlettsburg 7-0 and Greenup 2-1, scoring the winning run when Mantle singled and moved around the bases on an error, a pass ball, and a fielder's choice in the 6th inning to defeat a young left-hander named Don Gullett on their home field. Ashland American played rival Ashland National, and 3 2-run homers led to a 6-4 victory. One of those home runs came off the bat of Dixon, who had a flair for the dramatic. He went to the mound in the district championship against Martin in Louisa. Dixon struck out 10, and Tackett blasted 2 home runs in an 8-1 victory. It was on to the state tournament in Lexington, where Ashland defeated Middlesboro 9-4 and Cynthiana 9-2 to reach the finals against Louisville Bugle. Dixon took the mound on his 13th birthday in Park. 5 states came together: Maryland, Delaware, Virginia, West Virginia, and Kentucky. Games were played on the 22nd Street Diamond, and 1,900 seats were provided around the outfield fences. We got a break when Ashland drew a bye. Virginia blanked Maryland 2-0 and then had to play Ashland the following day. Ashland won 5-4. St. Albans, Virginia defeated 9-4. They beat Delaware behind Kim West, and that's the nephew of NBA great Jerry West. Kim even wore Jerry's number 44 on his back. Stewart sent Dixon to the mound in the final against St. Albans, and he delivered with a 10-strikeout performance while only allowing 5 hits in a 4-2 victory. He also blasted a towering 2-run homer in the 3rd inning that made it 4-1. That victory sent Ashland to Norfolk, where they defeated Sarasota, Florida 2-0 behind Mike Griffith's 3-hitter and another home run from Dixon and David McPeak in the 4th inning. Dixon was called on again for the championship game, and he pitched well against a powerhouse team from Texas, allowing only 6 hits. He also rode a single up the middle in the 3rd inning to plate Ashland's only 2 runs and its only hit against Mike Smithy. The run was over, but it was some kind of summer. And that was it, guys. I'm sure you guys heard Jerry West. I'm sure you guys heard of Don Gullett. And all of that converged in little old Ashland, Kentucky in 1963. Pretty cool, guys. And I hope that stays well posted for posterity. I'm going to send a link to Mr. Maynard. Tell him thank you one more time. And we'll get into this again. We'll be sure to regale you with another tale from the hometown. We've got Brandon Webb, and we've got Gibson. We've got Major League umps, Major League players. We've got Lynches and Halls. All kinds of fun stuff. And if you join me on my Twitter at Stevens Cards, I posted Drew Hall. He's a local boy. His Topps baseball card contract from the early 90s. And that's something pretty cool. And then a blaster. And we'll start with Luis Castillo, Cody Bellinger, Josh Donaldson. Simpler times, that's exactly right, Unc Fester. Aaron Nola, Joey Gallo. Ooh, pretty Alec Bohm there in the Rookie of the Year favorite. There's Reed Detmers. Ooh, nice Posson camo there. And nice Zach Veen camo as well. Nice first Bowman Chrome with Ramirez. There's Royce Lewis heating up. First Bowman paper, Trent DeVoe. Heston Kierstad, the number 2 overall. And Alcantara, first Bowman paper. They're not being stingy with the first. Of course, we wouldn't mind seeing Hendrick or Blaze, of course. Or that guy. We like Sabato as well. Pack number 2 out of this second value pack goes Manny Machado, rookie Luis Garcia, Sisto Sanchez, Yordan Alvarez, Jake DeGrom. Nice Christian Javier, Rookie of the Year. And there he goes, Blaze Jordan, Futurist. Very sharp there. With Jackson Kowar, Camo, and Xavier Edwards. Not bad at all. We like Jaron Duran and Clayton Beater as well. Hassel, Isaiah Green, Sabato, we know first. Very nice packs. And I will get those sleeved accordingly, but plenty of good prospects, plenty of good rookies, plenty of security tags. Nice couple numbered cards there with the Young and the Braden Shoemake out of 50. Surprised to see those in the value pack, but before hanging in, let's do a blaster. I was going to mess with a couple of my buddies and tell them I was finding them retail for 20, but couldn't bring myself to do it, given everything that's gone on the last couple of weeks with finding cards. All right. You guys have seen the blasters. It is 5 packs, 1 extra pack. We can rip through 6, and I'll let you guys go. Let you enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day. Get a burger, get a hot dog, get a vegan plate, get a cigar. And then we're going to get to baseball. Championship for the districts tonight, but we have nothing to lose because both teams advance. Asher's going to be on the mound, I believe, so we'll just get to watch him do his thing with no consequence. Just wish for him healthy and happy. And here goes pack number 1 for the blaster. Got Brady Singer and Alec Baum, rookie. Nolan Arenado, Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Mike Yastrzemski. Nice Bo Bichette, Flo Bichette, Josiah Gray, Francisco Alvarez, and Nick Maton. Tell me how to pronounce it. Kierstad paper. Alcantara first. Very sharp first pack there. No qualms with that. Padding the inventory for the next go-round. Yeah, sneak a peek at him. Ooh, maybe a throwback. There's Trevor Bauer. Jorge Soler. Jesus Sanchez. Alex Kirilloff. Jose Garcia for the Reds. Andres Jimenez for the Mets. And that was a top 100, Garrett Crochet. Nice Jordan Walker, right out of high school, first rounder. And Keone Cavaco. Ryan Vilad paper. George Kirby paper. And we saw Garcia coming out with 4 packs to go. We know that guy. There's Dylan Carlson, rookie. Miggy Cabrera. Max Kepler. Gleyber Torres. Man, he was beating the crap out of the dugout with his glove. I saw that highlight. Blake Snell. He was mad. Yu Darvish. Brennan Davis. And we've got Ramirez first on paper. Simeon Woods Richardson. And Ronnie Mauricio up and comer for the Mets. We'll start a new stack, of course. And protect the good guys. And the bad guys. With 3 packs to go. We got rookie Scooball. There's Clark Schmidt. Tristan McKenzie. Ian Anderson. Nick Madrigal. Garrett Crochet. Jose Altuve. Tristan Casas prospect. There's first on Reyes Chrome. And prospects go Royce Lewis. Nice. Bobby Witt Jr. And Matt Manning. With 2 packs to go. Well, we know we like Austin Wells, but we like the foil to tear better. There we go. Anything? That's cheap. Nothing there. Doesn't look. Pete Alonso. Manny Machado. Luis Garcia. There's Sisto. And Jordan. Jake DeGrom. Nice. Mick Abel. Alec Thomas. Nick Bitsko. I haven't seen a lot of him. Ed Cabrera. Hunter Green. Austin Wells for the Yankees. And one pack to go. Foil tear. There we go. And last pack we've got Mike Clevenger, Matt Chapman, Javi Baez, Whit Merrifield, Joe Adele rookie, bring him up. Key Brian, he's coming back as well. Nice Max Meyer there from the 100. And first for Jared Kelly, nice for the Sox as well. Liberator Chrome, and paper goes Feliciano, Helio Ramos, and Nick Gonzalez. Not bad at all. I'll work on getting everything sleeved up in the meantime. I do want to thank everybody for joining me. We. If I don't see you guys a little bit later, it'll be tomorrow, but I've got at least one more blaster to get into. If you guys have any questions at all, stick around. I'm going to throw the email up for anybody that was joining. I made mention to shoot an email and never posted it. And I'll pick a day for the next sale. I've got Bowman Megas coming this week. I don't know how quick the ones from Chatty and Target will arrive, but I've got to think mid to late week, and we're going to be opening Megas, so be sure you got the bell rung. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you tell your friends. And I'll be available in the meantime, if not sporadically. Like I said, we've got a game tonight. And then it's on to regions. So schedule will dictate how often we can get together. But I could see a night or two carved out later on in the week. All right, guys. Thank you one more time. And y'all take care. Steven's Cards. Bye-bye.